Okay, good afternoon. Can you hear my voice properly now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to start the next section, expansion of sine theta. Expansion of sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta in powers of theta. Actually, we know that e power x expansion. What is the expansion? E power x 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2
Square by
factorial.
2 factorial.
Okay. And then x cube by 3 factorial and so on. So now here I am going to substitute x is equal to I theta. So e power I theta equal to 1 plus I theta by 1 factorial plus I theta whole square by 2 factorial plus I theta whole cube divided by 3 factorial and so on. So e power I theta is cos theta plus I sin theta. So the right hand side you can write this is 1 plus I theta divided by 1 factorial. I square is minus 1. So minus theta square by 2 factorial. I cube is minus I. Theta cube by 3 factorial. So next term, what is the next term? I theta power whole power 4. So I power 4 is 1. So theta power 4 by 4 factorial and then minus and so on. Now if we compare the real and imaginary part, we'll get cos theta equal to what? Cos theta is the real part. So 1 minus theta square by 2 factorial plus theta power 4 by 4 factorial and so on, minus and so on. So this is a result. Okay. Similarly, if you compare the imaginary part, you will get sine theta equal to theta minus theta cube divided by 3 factorial plus theta power 5 by 5 factorial minus and so on. So now, so you can write a note. The above expansion means sine theta and cos theta. The above expansions hold good only when theta is expressed in radian. Okay. So now from this sin theta and cos theta, we can get tan theta. So tan theta equal to,
Sir,
yeah, please tell.
can you show the previous slide for a minute, sir?
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So I think Uddhavan solved the homework practice problem. And then he said to me, I verified. I think, yeah, it is correct. The problem I gave on practice problem. Okay. What is the practice problem I gave? Find the roots of, I forgot it. Okay. Find the roots of,
Find the equation whose
yeah,
roots are
find the equation whose roots are sin k pi by 7, where k equal to 1, 2, 3 up to 6. Okay, the idea is we solved a similar problem in the classroom in the last class. The problem, I will just mention the problem. Obtain the expansion of sin 7 theta by sin theta. Okay, in a powers of cos 2 theta, and hence find the equation whose roots are. So in that problem, we got sin 7 theta by sin theta. Okay, so you should use that equation, and then we used sin 7 theta equal to 0 when theta equal to plus or minus n pi. So where n equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 7. Okay, because they are asking in that question cos 2 pi by 7, cos 4 pi by 7, cos 6 pi by 7, that's the roots. So that's why we took plus or minus. But here all the values are positive. So you should take sin 7 theta equal to 0. Okay, when theta equal to plus n pi by 7. Okay, where n equal to 0 to 6. So and then you should proceed. The same idea, okay. If you use that problem, you can get the answer for. You can get the answer. I will tell you the equation final answer. Anybody other than Uddhav got the answer? I want to know how many of them tried. At least you tried and get the answer. Anyone?
Any equation here?
Purna Chandra, please wait, please wait. I will take the solution. Now you can tell. Yeah, what is the final answer?
64 x power 7 minus
64. Please wait. 64
x power 7.
x power not 7, x power 6.
Okay, sir, we have to take sin 7 theta by sin theta, sir.
Yes, sin 7 theta by sin theta. The reason is,
Okay.
yeah, that's why I'm asking sin 7 theta by sin theta, because uh, then only you can yeah sin 7 theta by sin theta, because you should the, remove that 0. Okay,
Okay, sir.
but okay,
Then 64 x power 6, sir.
yeah, 64 x power 6, yeah,
Minus 112
minus 112 x power
4
uh,
plus 56 x power 2 minus 7 is equal to 0.
minus 7 equal to 0. Yes, you are correct. The reason is why you are dividing by sin theta. What is the reason?
No, 0, sir.
Yeah, the reason is in the final answer, there 0 is not there. Please check it. In the question, what is? Please read the question once again. The question is sin. Find the equation whose roots are what? Sin k pi by 7. Okay, where k equal to 1 to 6, not from 0 to 6. If it is from 0 to 6, there is no need to divide by sine theta. Okay, are you got it?
Yes.
So this is the hint. So if you have from 1 to 6, so I don't need the I don't need when k equal to 0. So that means I need to divide by sine theta. Okay. So try it. Okay, if you have doubts, you can post in the group or you can contact me. So because if I solve all the problems, you will not try. Okay, so from your side you need to try something. Okay, now tan theta equal to sine theta divided by cos theta. So what is sine theta? Sine theta expansion is theta minus theta cube by 3 factorial plus theta power 5 by 5 factorial minus and so on. So divided by cos theta. Cos theta is what? 1 minus theta square divided by 2 factorial plus theta power 4 by 4 factorial minus and so on. Okay. So now, okay, first I will write this is equal to theta minus theta cube by 3 factorial minus and so on. Okay, and then I will write in the numerator 1 minus of theta square by 2 factorial. If I took minus commonly, so here minus theta power 4 by 4 factorial, and then you have plus what? You have theta power 6 by 6 factorial, and then minus so on. Close this bracket and then close the square bracket, and then I will write whole power minus 1. So now I am going to use here 1 minus x whole power minus 1 formula. Okay, 1 minus x, this is everything is x. Okay, so 1 minus x whole power minus 1 is 1 plus x square plus x cube and so on. This is true if mod x is less than 1. So now just I keep this expression as it is in the next line. So which is equal to theta minus theta cube divided by 3 factorial plus theta power 5 by 5 factorial minus and so on. Okay, if you apply 1 minus x, 1 plus x, what is 1 plus x? Please tell. 1 plus x is what? Theta square by 2 factorial minus theta power 4 by 4 factorial. So this is 1 plus x. Okay, you have plus and so on, but I don't write the remaining things. Okay, plus dot dot dot, close the bracket. This is x. Okay, plus x square. What is x square? I'll start from here. Plus x square is theta square by 2 factorial minus theta power 4 by 4 factorial. Okay, plus and so on, whole square, plus dot dot dot, and then x cube and so on, and I am closing this bracket. Okay, so now this is equal to theta minus theta cube divided by 3 factorial plus theta power 5 by 5 factorial minus, okay, now here 1 plus theta square by 2 factorial minus theta power 4 by 4 factorial. A square, what is A square? Theta power 4 by 4 factorial. So I neglect the higher powers of theta. So I neglect the higher powers of theta. The reason is my aim is the final term contains up to maximum theta power 5. So that is my aim. So that's why I am neglecting the higher powers, because here you have what, theta power 6 by 6 factorial. I neglected that one. Here also you have, if it is square, this term you have theta power 8. If you use a 2ab term, you have theta power 6. So that's why I stopped up to the first term. If you square the first term, I got what? The denominator is wrong. Okay, the denominator should be what? Theta power 4 by 2 factorial is 2. 2 square is what? 4, not 4 factorial. Is it? So if you have, whether you got it or whether you have any doubts here up to this step?
No, sir.
Okay. So carefully watch it, and then if you write, and next I'm going to multiply theta into everything. Okay, if I multiply theta, first simplify, because you have theta power 4, here also theta power 4. So 1 by 4 minus 1 by 24. 4 factorial is what? 1 by 24. So 24, to take LCM, have what? 6 minus 1, so 5 by 24. So this is 5 by 24 into theta power 4. So theta minus theta cube by 3 factorial plus theta power 5 by 5 factorial minus and so on into 1 plus theta square by 2 factorial. If I add these two, you'll get 5 by 24 into theta power 4. Okay, so I'll stop here. Okay, so and then multiply theta into everything. So theta cube by 2 factorial is 2. 5 by 24 into theta power 5. Okay. So next I am going to multiply by theta cube by 3 factorial. So minus 1 by 3 factorial is what? 6. So I take minus 1 by 6 is common. If I multiply by theta cube, you will get theta cube into 1 is theta cube plus theta power 5 by 2 factorial is 2 plus 5 by 24 into theta power 7. Actually, I don't need theta power 7. Okay, I don't need theta power 7. That's why I'll just cross it, because I need up to maximum theta power 5. So plus here 1 by 5 factorial, that is 120. 1 by 120. I am going to multiply by theta power 5. Theta power 5 into 1 is theta power 5 plus theta power 7 by, okay, I got theta power 7 here itself. Okay, by 2. So I'll stop here, and then I don't need this term. I need maximum theta power 5. So now collect the coefficient of theta, and collect the coefficient of theta cube, and then collect the coefficient of theta power 5. So theta plus what is the coefficient of theta cube? 1 by 2, 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 6. plus, what is the coefficient of theta power 5? 5 by 24 minus 1 by 12. So please tell any one of them. Plus 5 by 24 minus 1 by 12 and then what? Plus 1 by 120. Into theta power 5 plus and so on. Now simplify and tell the final answer. Left hand side is tan theta equal to theta plus, if you take 6 as LCM, 3 minus 1, so 2 by 6 or 1 by 3, so theta q by 3. So if you take 120 is LCM, 120 5 into 5, 25 minus 10 plus 1, so 26, 16 by 120, 16 by 120, and if you divide by 8, 2 by 15. Okay, so plus 2 by 15 into theta power 5 and so on. But the problem is, in sin theta and cos theta, you can predict the next term. But in tan theta, you cannot predict the next term. So that means it is a theta power 7, but we can't predict the coefficient of theta power 7. So again, you need to do it. But this is enough to solve the problem. So that's why I stopped here. Okay. Now, so using this, we are going to solve the problem. So please take calculator. Okay, the first problem is, if sin theta divided by theta equal to 5045 divided by 5046, prove that theta equal to 1 degree 58 seconds. So 58 this is a degree, minutes, and then seconds. Okay, 58 degree, 1 degree, and 58 minutes approximately. So now solution. Okay, so I think you know this result. Limit theta approaches 0, sin theta by theta approaches what? Sin theta by theta approaches 1. Yeah, when theta approaches 0. Okay, so now that means when theta is very small, sin theta by t is nearly equal to it approaches 1. Okay, now from here you can say that this is nearly equal to what? Nearly equal to 1. Is it correct? So
Yes, sir.
this implies that theta should be very small. So that is the first observation. So if theta is very small, then we can neglect the higher powers. We can neglect the higher powers of theta. Because theta is small means that theta square is very, very small. So and then theta power cube or theta power 4 is so small. So that's why. So first I want to is white. Yeah. since (5045) divided by 5046 is nearly equal to 1, is nearly equal to 1, and since sin theta by theta approaches 1 as theta approaches 0, so we conclude that theta is very small and hence higher powers of theta, and hence theta may be neglected. May be neglected. Okay. So now what is given here? Sin theta. Okay. So 1 by theta. Okay. Sin theta. Okay. First I will write the problem. Sin theta by theta equal to what? 5045 divided by 5046. So which is implies 1 by theta into sin theta expansion is what? Theta minus theta cube by 3 factorial plus theta 5 by 5 factorial, yes, minus and so on. So which is equal to 5045 divided by 5046. Okay. So now throughout divide by theta here. So 1 minus theta square by 3 factorial plus theta power 4 by 5 factorial minus and so on, which is equal to 5045 divided by 5046. So here, since theta is very small, so this is the first problem, that's why I am writing elaborately. From the second problem onwards, so I will write what I will write the explanation. I don't write this explanation, so you only understand why I am neglecting the higher powers. So we neglect the higher powers of theta. Okay, so here I am neglecting from theta power 4 onwards. I just keep up to theta square. So 1 minus theta square by 3 factorial, that is equal to, you can write this right hand side is 1 minus 5045 divided by 5046. Okay, so you can cancel 1 and 1. So from this theta square equal to theta square by 6 theta square by 6 equal to 1 by 5046. 1 by 5046. So now from this theta square equal to 6 divided by 5046, or theta square equal to 1 by 841. So theta equal to 1 by 29 radians. This is in radians. Now you need to convert into degrees. So you need to multiply by
sir.
what? Yeah.
Sir, how did you write it as one minus 504 5 by 506, sir?
Sir, in
50.
LHS, remove 1 minus, sir.
Sorry. Yes, sorry. Here I think. So it should be 50.
1 minus 1 upon
Yeah.
5046.
1 minus 1 minus
1
1.
upon 5046.
Yeah, 5046. Yes. Then yes, you are right. Yeah. I think I wrongly written here. So this is, if I take LCM, you'll get what? The same thing. Okay, actually I want to write like this because here I have 1 minus something. That's why I want to write this the same manner. Okay, but I written wrongly. Okay, thank you for pointing out the mistake. So now, what is next step? You can cancel 1 and 1. Okay, and then theta square by 6 is equal to what? 50, 1 by 5046. Okay, so I think remaining everything is correct. So now theta equal to 1 by 29 radians. Okay, so I'm converting into what? Degrees, sir. So you should multiply by 1 by 29 into what? 180 divided by pi. So now use calculator. Okay. So theta equal to 180 divided by 29 pi. So 29 pi degrees. So now using calculator, you can directly find degrees. Degrees, that means 180, okay, divided by 29 divided by 29 is equal to what? 6.20, and then I divide by what? Pi. If I divide by pi, I got 1.9757. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Theta equal to 1.9757. Okay. Degree. Okay. Now press the button. I think a degree, minute, second button. I think there is in the calculator. If I press that button, you'll get what? 1 degree. What is the answer? 1 degree, 58 minutes. That is enough. I think in your calculator, it is in the left hand side. Okay, I think below to square root, you can see a degree and 3 quotations. Okay, so you should press that button. So this is approximately theta. Yes, 1.976. We can tell the answer. Okay, no, because I want to come and see here. It's a little bit difficult for me. You can just tell your answer. Okay, so we'll move to the second problem. If cos of pi by 3 plus theta equal to 0.49, okay, find theta. So I think we are going a little bit slowly. Okay, So the remaining section, whether you check the remaining section, students, whether you get any feedback from your front section, just you can ask. Okay. So I think there is the next section is hyperbolic functions, and then logarithm of complex numbers. So I think we need to rush up a little bit, but at the same time, you should understand the concept. So, okay, what is the formula for cos of A plus B? Cos A,
Cos A cos
uh,
B
okay,
minus sin A sin B.
yeah, minus sin A, sin B, that is equal to 0.49. Okay, before that, what is cos pi by 3? Half a. Cos pi by 3 is what?
Yes, sir. 1 by 2.
Yeah, 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 0.5. Okay, but here you have what? 0.49. So that implies theta is what? Very small. Okay, theta approaches 0. So but here I'm not writing because later I will use theta is very small, and then I will neglect the higher powers. Okay, so you should know why it is theta is very small. So here I explained here. Okay, now cos pi by 3 is what? Half, and then cos theta expansion 1 minus theta square by 2 factorial plus theta power 4 by 4 factorial minus and so on, minus sin pi by 3. Sin pi by 3 is root 3 by
2.
2 into sin theta expansion. Theta minus theta cube divided by 3 factorial plus theta power 5 by 5 factorial, and then minus and so on, which is equal to 0.49. So since theta is very small, okay, so I multiply 1 by 2 into 1. Okay, I neglect the higher powers from theta square onwards because here I have theta. Okay, either you should keep theta or theta square. Okay, don't take both. So then you'll get a quadratic, and then you need to solve the quadratic equation. So
Assume,
root,
sir.
yeah,
Can you explain how do we assume that theta is small in this case?
yeah, I told that cos pi by 3 is what? Cos pi by 3 is
1 by
half of
2.
1 by
Yes,
2.
sir.
But here you have what? 0.5. So that implies theta should be what?
A small value. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
small. Okay. So that's why it is small. Yes. So 1 by 2 minus, if I multiply these two, root 3 by 2 into theta equal to 0.49. So now from this okay, I'm going to write the theta terms one side, constant term the other side. Okay, minus 0.49. So which is equal to, from this, what is the right hand side? This is 0.01.
0 1.
0.01.
0.01. So now from this theta equal to, if I cos multiplied by 2, you'll get 0.02 divided by root 3. So use calculator and tell the answer. I think I will take my calculator also. 0.02 divided by root 3 is equal to what? 0.0115 radians. Okay. So now I need to, in
Excuse me,
terms of,
sir.
yeah,
Sir, I think it should be 0.02.
0.0115.
No, sir, the root 3 by 2 theta.
Root 3 by 2 theta. Okay.
1 by 2 minus 0.49. I think it's
1 by
0.02.
2.49 is what? 0.5? 0.
0.58. Okay, so my mistake, sir.
Okay. So now this is equal to, I think 0.0115. Okay. So 0.0115. I convert into degrees. So 180 divided by pi degrees. So into 180 equal to, we'll get a 2.07846 divided by, if you press shift exp, that is pi, 0.6615. Yeah. Is it correct? 6615. I got it. What is your answer? Or, okay, or 0.0115 into 180 equal to 2.07 in, okay, and then divide by pi. I got, yes, I got 0.589. So 589, I just 9, I'll write 0.5659. 659, okay, in degrees, and then press the button. You'll get a 0 degree 39 minutes, and you can write 32 seconds also. Okay, so this is the final answer. This is approximately, okay. Okay, 0.659. Yes. So third problem, if tan of pi by 4 plus theta equal to 1.001, prove that theta equal to 1 divided by 2001 radians. Solution. So what is given in the statement? Tan of pi by 4 plus theta equal to 1.001, that is given the state question. So tan of A plus B formula, tan A
Tan A plus
plus
tan theta
tan B, yes, 1 minus
on 1 minus tan pi by 4
tan pi by 4 into
into tan theta.
tan theta, which is equal to 1.001. Okay, thank you, Shivastava. Now tan pi by 4 is 1 plus tan theta divided by 1 minus tan theta, which is equal to 1.001. So just cross multiply and collect tan theta separately and the constant term separately. So if you cross multiply, you'll get what? 1 plus tan theta equal to, if I multiply this, you'll get what?
1.001
1 minus,
minus 1.001 tan theta.
yeah, 1.001 into tan theta. Okay, and then if okay, if you collect these two, if it comes this side, you'll get what? 2.001 tan theta. 2.001 tan theta, because here have 1, here have minus 1.001. Okay, if you add these two, you'll get 2.001. So this one is going this side. So 1.001 minus 1 is 0.001. 0.001. So I need tan theta. So tan theta is equal to 0.01 divided by 2.001. So tan theta expansion, you know that theta plus theta cube by not only 3, don't write factorial, plus 2 by 15 into theta power 5 plus and so on, which is equal to 0.001 divided by 2.001. Okay, so here also theta is small. The reason is tan pi by 4 is what? 1. Tan pi by 4 is 1. The right hand side is what? 1.001. So and hence theta is approaching 0. That is very small. So that's why I can neglect the higher powers of theta here. But I am not writing, but that is the meaning. Okay, so you can, if you want, you can write here. Since theta is very small, we can neglect the higher powers of theta. So we get theta equal to 0.001 divided by 2.001. So multiply and divide by 1000, the numerator and denominator, you'll get 1 by 2001. Actually, this is in radians. I think the question is they're asking in radians, so that's why there is no need to convert into degrees. Practice problem. If tan theta divided by theta equal to 2524 divided by 2523, prove that theta equal to 1 degree and 58 minutes. Second problem, solve approximately sine pi by 6 plus theta is equal to 0.51. Okay, 0.51. So this is the question. The answer is theta equal to 0.115473 radians, or degrees if you want to tell, degrees 0 degree 39 minutes. Okay, so approximately. So we'll do one more problem. Evaluate the limit limit x tends to 0, x minus sin x divided by x cube. So this type of problem, you don't use which method? Usually you will use which method?
Integral, sir.
Illiya. So to find the limits, suppose if you have the 0 by 0 form, then
L'Hopital, sir.
L'Hopital. Okay, LH. Yes, you are right. Okay. So now here you should use expansion. So because this is comes under expansion. Okay, but you can cross check your answer. Okay, you can cross check your answer just applying the limits or using L'Hopital rule, but you can't do it, you can't use in the examination. Okay, now limit extends to 0, because if I extend to 0, you have what? 0 minus 0 by 0. Okay, so then you will do what? If you differentiate the numerator separately and differentiate the denominator separately, 1 minus cos x divided by 3x square. Now you will apply the limits. Okay, you will get what? Again you will get 0 by 0 because 1 minus cos 0 is what? Cos 0 is
1.
1. So 1 minus 1. So again you have a problem. So again you will differentiate. So minus of minus plus sin x. Okay. So you'll get 6x. So again you have a problem. 0 by 0. So if you
Again,
get okay, cos x divided by 6. So 1 by 6. So this is 1 by 6 is the answer. Okay, you can get using by this method. Okay, but once you got the answer, you come here and do expansion and you will get the same answer. And if you don't get the same answer, I know that how you will get the answer. Okay, just I'm telling joke. Okay, x minus sin x by x cube. This is equal to limit x tends to 0. X minus, what is sin x? X minus x cube divided by 3 factorial plus x power 5 by 5 factorial minus and so on divided by x cube. So you can cancel this x and x. Okay, if you take commonly minus x cube in the numerator, if you take commonly minus x cube, you'll get what? X cube into 1 by 3 factorial minus x square by 5 factorial plus and so on divided by x cube. So now you can cancel x cube and x cube. Now apply x tends to 0. The remaining powers contains x in the numerator. So everything is 0 except this constant term. So you'll get 1 by 3 factorial. 1 by 3 factorial is 1 by 6. So this is the final answer. So I need to choose a problem. So I want to finish it before 3 o'clock. Okay. So evaluate. Oh, so it's nearly 3, so I don't want to do it because I can't complete this problem. But I want to give one assignment to you. Okay, the assignment number 1. So the assignment number 1 is, I think I sent a trigonometry soft copy to you. Whether you have that copy now?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
In
please.
GCR, sir.
Yeah, GCR. Okay. ஓகே ஜிசிஆரில் இருக்குது. பட் அனுப்பிச்சோடனே டவுன்லோட் பண்ணி லேப்டாப்பில் வச்சுருக்கணும் நேரம். ஓகேவா? ஸோ தோஸ் திங்ஸ் ஆர் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் டு யூ. ஓகே, ஸோ why I am sending, so you need to refer that material frequently. So I think it contains how many problems in the first exercise? Exercise 1A. Anybody?
Sir, I think it's 33.
35 questions it contains. Okay, va? So it contains 35 questions exactly. So now you can start. Okay, the last date I will tell later. So you can try to solve those problems which I not solved in the classroom. Okay, if I solve the same problem, there is no need to do it. Okay, suppose if I not solved that problem, then you should do in your notebook, and then if I tell the last date, you should take the photocopy and then you should upload in the GCR. So this is the idea. Now you can start. You can do it in any order. So if you want to do it,
Sir,
yeah.
sir, if you give those problems as practice problems, then we have to do it, sir.
Practice problem. Okay. Suppose if I gave practice problem, you already done by yourself. There is no need to do. Okay. So it is.
Okay, sir.
I believe that. Okay, it's entirely depending upon. I never checked your notes, but only thing you should know. You only know that whether you solved the practice problem or not. Okay, so I believe my students. So that's why if you solved the practice problem, there is no need to do it, really, because you don't. That is a waste of time. Suppose if you are not solved the practice problem, then you can also try to solve those problems as assignment problem. So 35 problems will be. So if you solve per day 7 problem, you can solve maximum 5 days. Or if you solve 5 problems per day, within a week you can solve all the 35. So I will give 10 days time. Okay, 10 days. Okay, so you should finish it all the 35 problems, not all the 35. Those problems which I solved, you can. There is no need to do it. Suppose if you solve the practice problem, there is no need to do it. Okay, so you can start now. But some other problems still I am not. Those types of problems I am not explained still. Okay, so suppose if I tell later, then you don't have enough time to complete. That's why I'm telling now itself. So daily 5 problems, 5. Okay, you can try to solve. You can do it in any order. So 11, 13, 16, 18. So you can do it. And also you can check your answer, whether you are getting the correct answer or not. Answer is also in your book. Okay. So okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Yeah, please tell Udavan.
can you please re-upload that PDF in our WhatsApp group, sir?
WhatsApp group. Okay, I will send you, no problem. But you should kept in your laptop. Okay,
Okay,
I will
sir.
send you now.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.